Give me a hint, Will.
What?
The next location.
Okay.
A place where the black sun casts its light.
Okay. Where is there a black sun?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or think about it. Where is it that's always dark?
Why does that sound familiar? Like, why does that location sound familiar?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay. What
Okay.
does a black sun produce?
What do you mean? What does a black sun produce?
Like what do you need sunlight to make besides literally everything?
What?
What do you need?
You're making it more complicated. I'm assuming this place is constantly dark, so.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think about what places like that. Okay. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like, where's that area that goes to Skatash Beach. It's kind of dark all the time.
Yeah, but the sun.
It's like dark in that area.
Well, like I said, like what do you need a sun to make?
Sunlight?
Well, sunlight makes something.
Trees?
No, I said.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Okay. Well, never mind. That was not gonna work because you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh or watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I don't. A dark place. Is it the anthill?
No. Okay, Bobo. What if you stepped outside at night? You don't see this, but if you step outside when the sun is out, you see this.
What? When you stepped outside, start over? What did you say?
When you step outside at night,
Yeah.
you don't see this because the sun isn't out. But when the sun's out, you see this.
You're adding more confusion to this whole thing.
It's not that hard, but when you think of it.
What are you talking about? The stars?
No! You don't see the stars
Yeah,
in the daytime,
I know.
Bobo.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I see the sun.
I
So then you're
told
trying, you don't see the sun.
you can't see it at night.
You can't see it at night, but you can see it in the morning.
Yeah, because the sun is out.
I want to say clouds, but I see clouds at night.
Exactly, so it's not clouds. So it's something that you need sun, like, you can only see in the morning.
Sunrise? Light? Like, I don't get what you're trying to say.
Okay, so there's light, right? And when there's light, there's...
Sun?
Oh my god! What's the opposite of light?
What's the opposite of light? Darkness?
Okay, and what's the darkness called when there's the sun out?
What is the darkness called when the sun is out?
Yeah, like what does the sun make?
Light.
No, that's not the sun make light.
Heat?
Oh my god.
You're making this more complicated. I just asked you one thing.
And I'm giving you a really good hint.
Are you really, or are you just making it worse?
I'm giving you a really easy hint.
I don't know what the hint is anymore.
Oh my god.
You're adding another puzzle on top of this. You're saying it's something I can see in the daytime, but not at night.
Yeah. And it is the opposite of light.
Like the opposite of white is like basically darkness.
Okay, but what do you call that when it's bright out?
What? What do you mean? What do you call that when it's bright out?
Oh my god.
I think your clues are bad.
Oh my god. Okay, well, how about this? I'll make it even easier for you. What does Peter Pan lose? You know, what does Peter Pan have attached to his feet?
His shadow.
Okay?
So,
No emphasize on that.
So, okay, so a shadow is something you can see in the daytime, but not at night. Okay.
Shadow was literally the answer.
What?
Shadow is literally the answer. Well, it's half the answer for that keyword anyway.
Shadow? I don't know any place named Shadow.
Yeah, you do.
All I remember is Shadowcast City.
Okay, where is Shadowcast City?
Isn't it in Tara?
Well, besides that.
What do you mean besides that?
Okay, let's put it this way. If Turnanog is the alternate version of Tyr Conal, what's the alternate version of Tail and Tara?
I didn't know there was one.
What do you mean you don't know? Shadowcast City is literally in it.
Shadow Mission?
And the shadow missions take you to the...
I don't know what's it called. It's like Shadowland? What is it?
Oh my god. I swear, what is your chat saying about
Bobo, I
this?
banished you to the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Why don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh! She doesn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
That's
don't
why
watch
I said.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's why I said that earlier.
Shadow World? Shadow...
Another word for world.
Shadowverse.
No, that's a card game.
OTL. You just look up the freaking meme? What does a meme for it?
What is that?
Shadowland?
Oh my. Okay.
Am I right?
No, it's not.
Why? Shadow Island?
Oh. Okay,
Shadow
so
Continent.
in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bobo, do you remember the joke where it's like, I'm gonna send you to the...
No, I don't watch
Shadow.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Why are you telling me this? She's gonna clip this. Why would you clip this?
Oh my god.
Shadow... It's Shadow World, isn't it?
No, it's not.
My brain. Give me a hit on the second word.
It's another word for world.
Another word for world?
And no, it's not.
Shadow continent.
It's not planet.
Shadow.
Okay, how about
Are you
this?
sure it's another word for world?
Yes, and to some extent. Okay, how about this? In your medieval fantasy games or whatever
Yeah.
that you watch, and they're always like, welcome to the blank of blah blah blah.
Land.
No, it's not land. Okay, but it starts with the letter R.
What?
It starts with the letter
Welcome
R.
to the Starts with an R.
Oh my god. Like that's like the biggest hint you can have already. It's
What the-
basically spelling it out.
My brain is 2 a.m. in the morning. What the heck is another word for world that starts with an R?
You better post this on YouTube, Bobo.
Why? Has she ever played Final Fantasy? What? Where does Alatha the Incubus live/walk? I actually don't know. I feel so much face palming. I feel so much face palming.
Everybody's trying to help you. You just have to take the last step.
My brain.
It's like a baby step.
My brain. R. Road? Stop! Stop laughing at me!
You're laughing too.
You're just doing that like I can't anymore. The heck is that? Starts with an R.
Ugh.
Shadow. What? When your printer needs paper, you buy a blank of paper. What? When your printer needs paper, you buy a blank of paper.
What do you call a pack of printer paper, Bobo?
A pack of printer paper?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Wow, it's a pack of printer paper.
You tried that one, helper.
It can't be round, is it?
Round?
Like a round of, like, you know how people reload turkey? Another round!
No, it's not round, but it sounds like round.
It sounds like round? What the frick?
Kind of. Just say it, shadow round. Say it a couple times and then think about it.
Shadow round?
It does not sound. It does not bring up anything in your memory.
Shadow round. Shadow.
Come on, guys. We gotta help Bobo through this.
Shut up! You're making me more confused.
It's so easy.
Am I saying it? What? Round? Shadow round? What?
Like I said, it literally sounds like the word round, but it's not round.
What sounds like the word round?
Just say the whole line, shadow round, and then just rotate it in your mind a bit. What else sounds like that?
What? Shadow. I gotta look at this printer paper reference. When your printer needs paper, you buy a
Go to
blank
staples.com
of
and
paper.
look for printer paper.
a hint.
Okay, do you remember in Parks and Rec
Okay.
where the guy was talking about his job and how he wasn't really like doing shit at work?
Okay.
And he says when he said blank, he was actually just throwing blanks of paper at each other.
I don't remember that part.
Oh. Oof.
What sounds like round? What the heck? Another word for world?
Yeah, and it sounds like the word round.
What? I...
And they say this word a lot in your little medieval fantasy games / movies / TV shows.
What? No, I don't know anything that starts with R besides like rain or something.
Look, I forgot who it was, but not Jessica, Lizette or something said it during D&D.
That doesn't help me. That was like 12 hours of D&D. I wouldn't know like what
It was said
conversated.
like at the beginning.
That doesn't help me.
She said it to the mermaid.
What?
She said, "What blank are we in?"
Era?
She never said era.
What?
Well, I guess if you can't remember, then it doesn't matter.
What year?
No, she's not watched Stranger Things.
What?
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, how about this? Hang on, let me make sure it's,
What? I'm dying.
Okay. In Magicians, right?
Okay.
You know how there was like the regular world, and then there was the of the other world, and then there was the fairy world. What was the fairy world called? It wasn't called the fairy world. It was called the fairy something.
Oh, these like the tip of my head too. I think I know what you're talking about, but it's like the tip of my head. It's like, ah! Realm!
There we go! We did it, guys!
Shadow Realm? Oh yeah, I guess I...
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
I'm dying!
It was definitely Shadowland.
What the heck? Realm does not sound like round. And neither is it like world, the meaning of world. You basically threw me
it is
off
like the
track.
meaning of world.
What the heck?
Let's look up the definition of realm.
Oh. I can't.